Hey everybody. So this is Screencastify. When you go to their webpage, this is what you see. And look, it says free one-click install. And it's not exactly one click because you have to give some permissions to things, but this is about the easiest to install program ever. And it works completely inside Chrome, so it doesn't matter what kind of device you have, Windows, Mac, and even Chromebooks. It works perfectly in. And this is exciting. Some ways that you can set this up is once you install Screencastify, you'll see that there is some options up here. If you click the little icon, this is where you start and stop your recording, and you'll see that you can change a bunch of things in here. During a recording, of course, there's no real change here, what we can do. But know that each recording can be 10 minutes long. As you can see, it can put a video of yourself onto the final video, so it's using the webcam as well as the voice. Of course, you can turn that off too. You don't have to have the webcam if that is weird or uncalled for. But it got me thinking, this Screencastify is really kind of a neat program. I think a lot of people like video, as seen by how much people use YouTube and how much we look at tutorials online. It's a really kind of cool learning method. And so it got me wondering a little bit about how we could use this in the classroom. And I think that this works really well with a lot of Google stuff that we already have access to. So I was thinking about a few things like what if you were a history teacher, and you were talking about maybe the Battle of Cemetery Ridge at Gettysburg. So here's a map in Google Drawings. I've dropped this in. Maybe I'm giving some kind of a report on the Battle of Gettysburg. What was that? Day 2 here. Meade being attacked by Lee and Longstreet on Cemetery Ridge right here. I could embed lots of arrows, talk on top of it, use Google Drawings to create shapes and write on the screen, and give kind of a live presentation using Google Drawings, but do it in video, right? How about this? What if we jumped into just a presentation and I ran the presentation like this? And so I could give my presentation, still video down in the corner, but I'm just clicking through slides. So we could be talking about cellular respiration, the 3 steps. Okay, guys, well, this is glycolysis, and let's talk through these steps. Okay, so let's say you have a shy student or somebody that needs to present remotely. This is one option for doing that. Another cool thing that I thought of was that maybe we could use something like Google Maps. Google Maps, you can go anywhere in the world, right? And by zooming in, like this is Kaohsiung down here, so let's zoom in on the 85 building. We can turn on the satellite data down here if we wanted to. Let's see if this can render quickly. Here it comes. We could do things like giving a tour. And then you can go, remember, you can always do the street view by coming down here and grabbing this little icon. My video might be blocking it right here, but I can grab this little dude and drop him on the street, and it switches up my viewpoint to being street view. So then we can look up and down and all around, up and down the street, and I could be giving a report on this building or this place. Or what if I used Google Maps to give a tour? Hey, this is my neighborhood, and this is where I buy groceries, and the park that I go to, and this is where my parents live. Be kind of neat, and people anywhere could be doing this. I could be doing this on a town I grew up in Michigan, or a kid from Japan could be explaining about their neighborhood where their family used to live, whatnot. So yeah, I mean, just being able to screencast and look and see exactly what is on my screen is very powerful, I think. And I think students really like learning this way and looking at this. But let's think of some more ways that we could apply this for both teachers and students. Go.